Skulls playing parts in this broken man. Uncertain mist. Fear of
I really should have my red hat on so I can go all Danish right now because I need Caroline Wozniacki to pull off this victory to cash a 3-game parlay to start off the day. And once again, the Chicago Cubs are fucking down 2-0 to the Milwaukee Brewers. It's not Blake Snell on the fucking mound. Zach Davis, a little bit better of a fucking pitcher, but a gas can in his own right. Kerber took care of fucking business, or she's currently taking care of business, I should say. The number 1 seed on the women's side in Wimbledon. Got her parlayed up with the Cubs. We got a 3-match parlay going on in tennis. Tennis is very good to me. Very good to me lately, tennis. You know, maybe I've overlooked tennis. It's a fucking hard sport. I don't know how they do it, man. Sometimes I get those marathon 3-hour, 4-hour, 5-hour matches and shit. I'm just like, fuck off, man. And they got nowhere to hide. Nowhere to fucking hide. Especially in the heat of, like, Australia down there, the Australian Open and shit. Like, fuck that shit. I don't know too many people, actually, I don't know anybody in my life that tried to become somewhat of a professional or amateur tennis player in college. Don't know anybody. Never met one. But these are my plays of the day for July, what are we on, the 7th? 6th? July 6th. I'm getting a little ahead of myself there. July 6th, Thursday. I'm going to hit the patio up. Got a little work to do tonight as well, but I'm going to hit the patio up for a little bit. I'm going to meet a couple friends just before work. Just for a little bit of grub. Cold refreshment on a nice day. But I got a little cornucopia. I got a little bit of tennis going right now. I got, obviously, some Major League Baseball picks. A little MLS action. The overs. Over the total. The overs were cashing like crazy last night in the MLS. It's what the league is all about. It's an exciting league. The defenses are usually fucking weaker. They usually like to spend the money on the fucking strikers, on the more offensive fucking players. A little flash and dash, you know, gets the fans in the fucking seats. Signing a fucking designated player as a center back usually doesn't fucking get, you know, fair weather fans fucking to the fucking stadium. So the overs have just been cashing like fucking crazy in the MLS. A lot of crazy games last night. TFC got the job fucking done. Now, I was on totals last night. I wasn't on any sides except for the Chicago Fire, and they got the job done with a draw in Portland. So it was a solid night last night. The Kansas City Royals came back in extra innings to fucking cap off a good night. Fucking Mariners tried to fucking ruin a good night. We've been back on a little bit of a roll here. Actually, it hasn't been too bad in the last few months, to be quite honest with you. Getting ready for football season. Padding that bank account for football season. The Premier League kicks off August 11th, too, by the way. I'm going to have a podcast, United, Lukaku, all the shit going down in the silly season over in Europe. I'm going to talk a little bit about some NBA advertising, too, in a podcast coming up. But let's hop up and in. We'll start with Major League Baseball because, of course, there's fucking Major League Baseball going down. So you know I'm on the Cubs. I got them parlayed up with Angelique Kerber. Kerber should get the job done, so we're just going to have to rely on the Cubs to get the fucking job done. Alright, so let me just pull it up here. Alright, so the Houston Astros, they're in Toronto to take on the Blue Jays. The red-hot fucking Houston Astros. Money makers fucking Houston Astros. Making people money, making people fucking happy. Fly me to the moon, Alice, down there in Houston. The money's coming in. Same thing can't be said for the Blue Jays, but they're on a little mini 2-game win streak. They won the series down in New York. Now, Lariano's on the mound for the Blue Jays. He's struggling, but he pitches way fucking better at home. McCullers is on the mound for the Astros. The Astros are minus 150 road favorites. Now, I jumped on the Astros at minus 145. I like the Astros tonight. How can I not? If it keeps coming up red, fuck it, man. You keep betting fucking red. Now, the Jays weren't on a long road trip. It was just a little mini 3-game road trip. So, You know, I usually love betting against teams that come back from a long road trip, especially with no days off. But the Toronto Blue Jays, very inconsistent. They are what they are. They're an average fucking baseball team. You know, their bullpen's average, the starting pitching's average, and their fucking bats are average. Houston Astros are a much better club. Correa's got a sore thumb. Don't know if he's playing. I don't give a shit. Give me the Houston Astros at minus 150. I like the Boston Red Sox tonight because the Boston Red Sox are fucking red hot. I don't care what the fucking number is. Chris Sale's on the mound. He's going up against a young little stud pitcher, Faria, of the Tampa Bay Rays. This is in Tampa. Red Sox are minus 170 road favorites. Give me the fucking Boston Red Sox. I don't give a shit. I'm going to parlay them up with the Houston Astros as well. Now the Diamondbacks, they're struggling to catch the Dodgers in the NL West. The Dodgers are playing good fucking baseball right now, winning close fucking games. Kershaw's fucking throwing unbelievable. All their pitching's like they just had a 1-0 win last night, led by Alex Wood, man. Who the fuck's Alex Wood? Who would have thought he would be one of the stud pitchers in the NL coming into this season? Was he 10-0 now? 10-0 on the season? Pull a little Aaron Sanchez. But Rich Hill's on the mound for the Dodgers. He's pitching a lot better lately. Ray's on the mound for the Diamondbacks. He's a pretty consistent pitcher for the Diamondbacks. You kind of know what you're going to get from him, but he's going to give up a couple of runs. I think the Diamondbacks jump all over Rich Hill. I think they've basically been shut out in 2 games if it weren't for fucking like a fucking 3-run home run and shit like that. So I think the Diamondbacks, you know, get their fucking head out of their asses. You know, I think their manager's going to kick them in the ass. I think the bats are going to hop all over Rich Hill tonight. I think the Dodgers fire back, though. I like the over 7.5 in the Diamondbacks-Dodgers game. I forgot about the CFL tonight. That's why we have a cornucopia of fucking events tonight. But anyways, we'll hop into the MLS first. Sporting Kansas City, they host the Philadelphia Union. I fucking hate pulling up this shit, man, because it's hidden under, like, Americas and shit and fucking... Like, why don't they just put it on fucking Thursday's matches? Nice and easy. No. Anyways, Sporting Kansas City, on good form, they host the Philadelphia Union. They won their last game against the Revolution. Sporting Kansas City right now is minus 150 to win. Philadelphia Union are plus 400. The draw is plus 280. The draw is kind of intriguing. Sporting drew Portland in their last match. But I like the under 2.5 in this game. We've been talking about overs. Kansas City's got a pretty good defense. Philadelphia struggles to score goals, but they got a pretty solid defense as well. So I like the under 2.5. We're getting a little bit of value with it. Face value, plus 100. So we're going to roll with the under 2.5 in the Sporting Kansas City Philadelphia Union match. What are you doing, baby? Misty was attacking my leg there. Finally, we'll move over to some football. It's nice to see some football back, even though I hate the CFL. It's a lot better when I bet on it. They were talking on a local radio show about why people don't go down to the Argos games. And they were asking, like, one of the hosts was a younger guy, you know, considered a millennial, a little bit older side on the millennials, probably like me. I don't consider myself a fucking millennial. I was born when the fucking wall was up. The wall was up, you ain't a fucking millennial. It's basically the way I see it. But, you know, he said, you know, the fucking politically correct things about the atmosphere and stuff. He doesn't like the atmosphere, so he's not going to go, and ticket prices. Says he goes to TFC games, doesn't know any players on TFC, but it's a good atmosphere and he enjoys it. Reasonably priced. Ticket prices are fucking huge. I get that, man. The Argos, like, they're charging like $80, $100 a fucking ticket, man. I ain't going to pay that fucking money to go get a good seat and fucking at BMO for the Argos. Fuck that shit. But I'll say the reason I don't go to CFL games, I just don't like the CFL. I don't like the product. I don't like 3-down football. I just don't like it. You know? I don't like it. I'd rather spend money to go watch NCAA football. Or go down to Michigan or go to Boise. Can't believe I just said go to Boise. Fuck, who wants to go to Idaho? But I would. I'd go to fucking Idaho to see Boise State play on the blue fucking turf. So anyways, the CFL's fucking kicking off again tonight. BC Lions there in Montreal take on the Alouettes. The second trip on the East Coast in 2 weeks for the fucking BC Lions. I'm not used to clicking on the football fucking lines, man. Let's go, Kyle. So as I said, the BC Lions are on the East Coast for the second time in about a week and a half. They're minus 3-point road favorites over the Montreal Alouettes. Total in this game is 50.5. Now, I like the Montreal Alouettes to come away with a home win. I like the under in this game as well. I think both defenses come to play. It's just a tough fucking spot for the BC fucking Lions to be going and trying to win back-to-back on the fucking East this early in the fucking season. You know, and fucking Montreal they finally have a quarterback Darren Dorsett or whatever it is. I don't know half the fucking players in the fucking league. Let me just pull it up. I know him, like I can fucking see him. I just can't fucking think of his name right now. I know they did lose a lot of players. The defense is solid though, Montreal. They have a good fucking defense. Darian Durant, not Dorsett. Darian Durant. Fucking good old Saskatchewan, former Saskatchewan Rough Rider, man. He's fucking very capable of winning fucking games in the CFL. Brandon Rutley, the fucking running back. Solid fucking running back, man. Solid running back. Logan Steffen, a little bit past his prime. Tyrell Sutton, there's the fucking stud running back, sorry. Rutley's good, though. It's a good fucking combination between Rutley and Sutton. Tyrell Sutton's the feature back. I couldn't tell you anything about any of their fucking wide receivers except for Ernest Jackson, former Ottawa Rough Rider, or Ottawa Red Black, I guess I should say. It's pretty funny, eh? But anyways, I like the Alouettes come away with a win. I think the defense steps up. Darian Durant gets the fucking job done. I think they run the ball down the BC Lions' throat. I think BC is just in a hard fucking spot trying to win twice on the East Coast this early in the season, within a week and a half. I'm going to tease the Montreal Alouettes in the under, and I'm going to take the Montreal Alouettes on the money line. I'm going to take the Montreal Alouettes on the fucking point spread as well. I think the Alouettes get the fucking job done tonight. Now you can find my work on Twitter at kjohnstonmiked You can find my work on my website, kylejohnstonmikedup.wordpress.com. Remember, if you're not laying money down the table, you're not winning.
The very things that